Let me tell you the story of a tiny patient of mine named Leo. For the first few days of his life, Leo looked like a perfectly healthy baby boy, but then his routine newborn screening came back with a glaring abnormality. We ran targeted endocrine panels, and the results showed primary thyroid dysgenesis. His thyroid gland had simply failed to form correctly. At this point, we thought we had a classic isolated endocrine case. We started hormone replacement and expected a smooth course, but medicine rarely plays by the rules. During my morning rounds, I placed my stethoscope on Leo's chest and heard a harsh, distinct systolic murmur. We immediately rushed him for an echocardiogram. The imaging revealed a structural congenital heart defect, specifically pulmonary stenosis. So now our straightforward endocrine case had become a complex cardiology case. But the mystery was far from over. A few weeks later, Leo was brought back to the clinic. He was profoundly jaundiced, his skin intensely yellow, and he was failing to thrive. His blood work showed a severely elevated conjugated bilirubin and alkaline phosphatase, pointing to obstructive liver disease. To figure out why his liver was failing, we performed a percutaneous liver biopsy. When the pathologists looked under the microscope, they found the ultimate defining clue, a profound paucity of intrahepatic bile ducts. The ducts that were supposed to drain bile from his liver were almost completely missing, putting him on a rapid path towards secondary biliary cirrhosis. I want you to stop and think about this clinical puzzle. We have little Leo with a thyroid gland that failed to form, a structural defect in the outflow of his right heart, and a liver destroying itself because it lacks bile ducts. In medicine, we are taught to look for one unifying diagnosis. What single underlying culprit could possibly connect the thyroid, the heart, and the liver all failing during embryonic development? If you connected the dots to a rare genetic condition called Alagille syndrome, specifically type 1, you cracked the case. Alagille syndrome, historically known as arteriohepatic dysplasia, is a fascinating master blueprint disease. It all comes down to a heterozygous loss-of-function mutation in a gene called JAG1. During embryonic development, the JAG1 pathway acts as a crucial architectural signal for multiple, seemingly unrelated tissues. When that gene is mutated, you get a systemic domino effect of developmental failures, which perfectly explains Leo's thyroid dysgenesis, pulmonary stenosis, and missing bile ducts. Because the progressive liver damage from the absent bile ducts is irreversible, Alagille syndrome remains one of the classic specific indications for a pediatric liver transplant. Follow and subscribe over bell icon for more such clinical mysteries.